Welcome back to Equisedum Gaming and our playthrough of Greedfall. We are in the DLC, and picking up where we left off, we have the waterfall behind us. And I almost started the recording before I switched over what game was being recorded. So you almost ended up with a blank black screen, or rather I almost ended up having to redo the entire episode again because I forgot that I had recorded Assassin's Creed Black Flag previously. Okay, and we're starting off with a battle. Alright. Fine. Stasis coding. You're not going to do jack shit to me.
Eggs are rare on this island. We
Alright.
don't see many around here. But I'm convinced they don't eat their prey where they catch it. They would normally take it back to their lair.
Maybe they were about to do just that when we got here. Let's look around. We'll soon find out. And let's not forget Aurelia's chest.
Okay. Get everything. Get everything. Dang, there is a lot to investigate. Stuff here, stuff over there.
This campfire is strange. The ashes and embers are laid out as they should be, but the ground beneath them is untouched. This campfire has not been used. It seems as though it was just laid out as a prop.
Of course.
That's curious. On closer inspection, these men were obviously not killed by animals. The stab wounds are clearly visible. Something is wrong. The stab wounds on these outlaws and the fake campfire make me think that this whole scene has been staged. And considering all we know about her family, I can't help thinking Aurelia de Vespe is responsible. The question is why? I suppose we'll only find out once we've talked to her again. We'd best go back to the camp and return the chest.
Thought I saw something to loot though over here. Yes. 2 antidotes. Alright. Something to loot here. Obsidian, dragon's blood, and borage. Nice. Anything else to loot around here? Hawthorn. Alright, and there is
The de
stolen
Vespe coat of
chest.
arms. This must be the chest Aurelia asked us to find.
Is there any way to open it? We could examine this contract of hers.
I can't see a lock, and we'd be hard-pressed to explain why we broke it. We'd better bring it back untouched.
Wait. Look, there seem to be soldiers over there. We should observe them before jumping into their arms.
Where is he? Over there. What did I just do?
It seems they're Aurelia de Vespe's swordsmen. I'm afraid it is now beyond doubt. These men were sent to ambush us. Aurelia sent us to recover that chest solely in order to get rid of us.
We should teach those assassins and their mistress a lesson. But, since we spotted them, if you'd rather avoid trouble...
Are you kidding? I'm always one for eliminating enemies in this game. Okay. I'm not even sure where those soldiers were. I wonder if it was something where they didn't actually spawn in. Hey, there's a chest here. Ooh. Two-handed strength weapon, though. It requires level 5 strength, so we can't wield it. Wonder if it's better than what, Kurt is using, though. And if he can wield it. He might be able to. Alright. No. Do we take that route down? I think maybe we do. Quick. So turn to the right and go down. Right. Maybe this is where we were supposed to encounter the soldiers. But yes, I am very much up for exploring this part of the map. Simply because I haven't been here before, because this is the first time I am playing the DLC. And I've explained that in the previous episode. Three in one hit? Sure.
That horrible woman sent us to recover her chest in order to go to dinner. She hoped the killer would be the end of us. She deserves Enon Milfrichteman's wrath. May he engulf her in lava. What do you intend to do?
She'll have to answer for this. But, given the power of her family, we must remain polite.
I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. The Sardet is, too polite, in my opinion. Before we go on, let's just apply another stasis coating to our blade, because that'll be there for the next fight. Alright. Nice convenient ladder. Quick little stream flowing through the trees here. This actually reminds me a lot of some of my favorite spots up in Oak Forest. And Clear Creek State Forest. Well, they're both state parks. I just like the hemlock forests up in the northern tier of Pennsylvania. Where are we supposed to be going? There's a camp area ahead. That's what I was looking for when I ventured down this path instead of going along the other. I just have to find it. Yeah. Ah, there it is. Okay. Set up another camp. Let's grab this dragon's blood resin. And now, a bench. Do I need to craft more ammo? That would probably be good. Okay. And chemical stasis mix. Yeah, let's do some more of that. As many as we can. There we go. We're back up to 20 on that. And I need more amber in order to have some more of those. And for right now, I want to throw that in the chest. Oh, I might keep that to sell. What else did we pick up? Ornate gloves that I can't see through the campfire smoke. I don't know. They're alright, but they're certainly not as good as these with the upgrade. Okay. Actually, let's just do a quick check. And we will... fast travel up here. Okay. Easy enough. Aurelia. Do I need to kill ya yet? An assassin for an assassin? Maybe.
You? I didn't think I'd see you again. So soon.
Is that because you'd hoped we'd be clawed to death by those beasts? Or because you thought your assassins would get the better of us?
Come now, who do you take me for? I was just putting your courage to the test, that's all. A princess's whim. I kindly suggest you forget all about this little incident. You see, my dear, we de Vesps have a habit of knowing as much about our enemies as our friends. I'm afraid my father's men have obtained some rather sensitive information, which, well, if the other governors were to find out, it could very well jeopardize your position, along with that of the D'Orsay. If word were to get out about your origin, for example...
Are you trying to blackmail me?
Oh, what a horrid word! Come now, I would never do such a thing. Let's just say that I'm ensuring your loyalty. In fact, some of my men are already at the courts of Hikmet and San Mateus, and ready to act if you try anything. But I'm sure it won't come to that. We'll soon be part of the same family, after all.
No, we won't.
Here is your chest. This is the one you sent me to fetch.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you for your help. You have shown yourself to be as reliable as they say. Long may it continue to be the case. Well, now that I've recovered my precious documents, you'll be able to deliver the wedding contract to your cousin in New Serene. I await the preparations for my arrival and accommodation. Then there'll be plenty of time to prepare the ceremony with my husband-to-be.
The arrival of a noble lady such as yourself will require several arrangements. New Serene is a very new city.
Yes, I'm sure. Don't dither for too long now. I'm counting on you to be as quick as possible, and to convince your cousin and his men to be reasonable. You know what's at stake. Is there anything else?
I must be going, Your Grace.
But of course. Goodbye, dear cousin.
Fuck you, bitch. Alright. Yeah, she thinks... See, that's one of those things that... You know, if... It's not bad storytelling, because a lot of stories do it. But... she tried to stage, you know, that whole camp as like the beasts basically killing those bandits and attacking them and that sort of thing. If she thinks she's the only one who can stage a death or an assassination, make it look like an accident or whatever, she's an idiot. And the fact that we have played so much of this game investigating deaths that have been made to look like accidents, it does not fit de Sardet's character to say that he could not get rid of her and actually make it look like a convincing accident, because he's investigated enough to know that there are certain things that you need to make sure are not visible or evident. And there are also certain things you need to do in order to really pull off making something look like an accident. Granted, that's not in his character to do that sort of assassination, but he has the knowledge that if he really wants to save his cousin and his reputation and stop the blackmail, that he could get rid of her easily and not have any of that you know, not have any of her treachery actually affect him. And that is, like, in this setting, it is good storytelling to give a character that sort of power, but give him the moral fortitude to not act on that knowledge. However, I cannot stand it when characters get written into positions that they could easily get their way out of, and in an attempt to make the villain look like they're all high and mighty and smart and stuff, and the protagonist just rolls over and takes it. There are way too many protagonists in stories nowadays that they roll over and take it because writers do not want to put in the effort in the storytelling to actually, like, put physical barriers in front of their protagonists as opposed to just the moral barriers. Granted, you have a lot of stories now that are like anti-heroes that have no morals, have, you know, stories about protagonists who just get pushed past their limit and break their own rules, and that's their character arc. But that's also lazy writing, you know, to push a character past their moral bounds. And it just, like, I want new stories. I want original stories and quality writing. And so far, like, this game has given some really quality writing compared to a lot of games that came out in this time period over the last few years, over the last...
She has us. We now have the contract, but even if it does turn out to be forged, we have no choice but to bend to her will.
No, we don't.
Curses. That woman is more vicious than a scorpion fish. Do you have any idea which family secrets she's uncovered?
There's no way of knowing without those documents. I can guarantee one thing. The Dorsey family has many secrets, and if they got out...
The same can be said of all noble families, of course. In that case, we must find those documents before she uses them. We should go to Hikmet and San Mateus to find the henchman she sent.
You're right. It's the only way to put an end to this alliance and supplant the Viper.
Alright. I'm standing in the damn campfire. Alright, you know what, I'm going to put... How far below is that? Pretty far below, considering it already has something. Ornate gloves. Throw those in the chest. And the boots. We'll throw those in the chest. I really don't have any desire to wear them, though. Sell. Okay. We'll sell that too. Anything else? I don't think. Amber, we need to purchase. Amber. Purchase. Yes. Dragon's blood resin, pine resin, ruby. Short item. We'll buy all that. Perfect. Let's go. Yes, you never mess with a man who has the expertise to bring about your downfall. It does not go well for you. And I think a lot of left-leaning people have realized that lately that you also should not push your enemies
Your Excellency,
to
Her Highness...
play by your rules.
Her Highness, Aurelia de Vespe of the Merchant Congregation has sent me to convey her regards. She would like to assure you of her deepest respect and her unwavering support as an
Why the hell
ally
are you wearing an
with
assassin's
any
hood?
troubles you may encounter. She also wishes to forewarn you that the person who until now presented himself as the congregation's legate may soon lose his position. Indeed, he is believed to have lied about his lineage, and doubt has now been cast upon his titles of nobility. It is also rumored that he is engaged in questionable dealings involving the guilds and the natives. We sincerely hope that, until this situation has been clarified, you will treat him with the utmost suspicion. Naturally, if these allegations prove to be true, a new legate will be appointed by Her Highness immediately.
Madam, I thank you for your kind words, but I do not know you. You come on behalf of someone I do not know either, and who, to my knowledge, has no political authority. Yet you present yourself before my court making accusations against someone who has always shown himself to be respectable, and who has come to our aid numerous times. I must ask you to leave, madam. You are not welcome here.
Good.
I've rarely been faced with such a deceitful, insolent person. I'm sorry you had to hear such horrendous things. What's happening in the congregation that this joke of an ambassador is challenging your position like this?
As you may be aware, Your Excellency, there's long-standing rivalry between the de Vespe and the d'Orsay families. Aurelia de Vespe just arrived in Teer Fradee and clearly intends to impose her will here by any means.
I suggest you settle this affair swiftly. Had it been anyone other than myself, they may well have believed such lies.
That's what I intend to do, Your Excellency. But to do so, I need to know where to find this ambassador.
I think I heard that she and her entourage took up residence in a farm just out of town. You should find her, so she can explain herself.
Okay. We don't need
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
worry about any of
Farewell,
that.
my lord.
Okay.
These nobles are shameless. If the governor didn't respect you like he does, who knows what kind of damage their lies could have caused? What kind of information do you expect to find here?
I don't know. We cannot take the risk of letting it spread. Even lies can be dangerous. We must tread carefully. The de Vespes are experts in the art of manipulation. We must ensure that these documents never get out.
Alright. Damn it, Vasco. Face me when I'm talking to you. I could make a comment, but I'm not going to, knowing that most of my audience is male and probably not of that persuasion. Alright.
Come closer. Come closer.
I saw something to loot, but no. No. Although I could buy more amber there. Maybe
Here
do
come
that.
the de Vespe ambassador and her henchmen.
Let's hide. We may hear where the documents you seek are hidden.
Yes. And right.
Let's see if we can
We'll
ward
just
off this
leave
fight.
you frozen. And you frozen. Alright. Well, so much for hiding. Alright, as usual, pause to read. You know that the documents are hidden in a tree stump now. What happened to the other one? Whatever. Oh, I need to go. Sorry, I forgot that doesn't actually get us where we want to go. Have to go this way. There.
Damn it! It was a trap.
Pick everything. Pause to read. Pause to read. You morons. Level 31.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
I didn't mean to take armor.
There are some
Enhancement.
documents, but it's not the evidence Aurelia spoke of. These documents speak of you. It appears that the Devesps sought out information on each of you, hoping to influence you or to drive a wedge between us.
Could you read it to me? Oh, I would like to know what a bunch of Renaigs they may have found out about me.
This is just further proof of their deceit, and the so-called evidence got away again. Let's search these men. We may find something useful.
Alright, alright, Afro, Bishop. Pick everything. Pause to read. Pause to read. Pause to read. I might go back and read that one on my own time. Everything. Alright. Take everything. And one more. Take everything. And pause to read.
According to this letter, the chest was given to a merchant in town who deals with the Devesps. He was ordered to hand it to the governor if something happens to the delegation.
So that's where they put those documents you seek. If we're fast, we can get them back before the merchant learns of their plans.
Alright, let's go. Of course, I'm going to apply a stasis code into my blade first, because these people do use poison grenades.
Come closer! Come closer! All my wares are in the vanguard of progress.
Where is this merchant? That's not the right merchant. Actually, let's... okay. Yeah. There we are.
Hello. Are you Valens?
Indeed. What can I do for your lordship? Are you looking for tools for your workers? I have a large range of tools. Everything you need for mining or timber harvesting.
I have no interest in your goods. I have been sent by Her Highness, Aurelia de Vesp. She asked me to recover a chest you have in your keeping.
Of course, of course. It's stuffed between my goods in the street just behind us. I hope you tell your mistress that I obeyed her orders.
Do not worry. She will be told.
Okay. Alright. I need to go this way. Yes. Alright. Pause to read. And pause to read. Let's get out of here. Okay, thank you. Alright. And now... head over to our residence. Alright. Next thing, we're gonna go and visit San Mateus. Is there... Alright, because that's part of that. Okay, but before we do any of that, we have points to spend. Let's see, I haven't been using... touch. What's after Assassin's Touch? I've never actually used any of those. I don't know what I want to do here. Well, let's do the group healing. And then attributes. We want to increase strength or increase accuracy. Or endurance, because that will increase our life. Let's go with accuracy, just because that is a little more useful right now. Okay. Sardet residence over here. Do I have anything to sell in my inventories? Ooh, that thing's huge. What the hell? Didn't know I could use that. What the hell? Hurt. No. Hurt. Alright, whatever. I'm not sure what the hell's going on with that. Inventory. Throw that in the chest. Doesn't seem like there's anything for us to sell. Alright. No. We already bought amber off of him, so let's go. What the hell is this? Okay. Sorry, had to sneeze. Turned the mic off for a moment and looked away.
Hello. Are you the guard who left me a message at the embassy?
Greetings, Your Excellency. Yes, it was me. I thought you should be warned when I saw those vermin bearing the Devesp livery.
This is indeed interesting information. Do you know if they're staying in town?
The delegation leader is always at the tavern. He drinks heavily. His men wander around town looking for trouble.
Thank you. I imagine you're expecting a reward.
No, Your Excellency, keep your money. I'll consider myself highly rewarded if you manage to put a stop to their horrible manipulative plans. My old battalion was almost completely lost to those vipers. They led us into a trap and left us to rot, so I don't know what you wish to do to them. But I wish you the best success.
Okay, I like that. Alright. To the Cornboard Tavern. Although, what would be the better way to do this? Alright, I guess it doesn't matter. Either way is gonna work. What the hell are you people doing? that you suddenly stopped and sat down. I think I saw the guy in the back dancing on the table, but who knows.
Hello. I wonder if we might have a word.
De Sardet. The D'Orsay family's henchman. I knew it. I knew I would meet my end by accepting this mission. After what you did to Ambassador Lavoisin in Hikmet.
If the ambassador and her men had not attacked me, they would certainly still be alive. Since you know who I am, you must know why I'm here.
Yes. The document chest. But don't think you can scare me into giving it to you. I've been scared to death since I got to this town. Since I got to this island. But I will not betray them.
Come. We never wished you harm. We only want to recover some files. They do concern us, after all. Tell us where they are. A huge weight will be lifted off your shoulders.
That's true. Does it even matter? I don't have the chest anymore. I gave it to a group of inquisitors who don't like you very much. Those fools are so furious that they'd rather die than give you the chest. And Saint Matthias is with them. So, they're hiding out in one of the warehouses around the port. If you really want to confront them, it's your own choice. But you should say a prayer first.
Yeah, we've dealt with plenty of inquisitors. They don't scare us. And we have our very trusty knot with us. No, I wanted to... And the knots really like us, so I don't think that will be a problem. There's something to loot. Alright. Now we go and talk to,
So you found us. But don't rejoice too soon. You will not leave this warehouse alive.
Come.
You want to
I'm sure
bet?
we can work this out. I only want the Devesp chest.
Don't count on it. Because of you, our order has been driven off this island and the governor treats us like criminals.
We shall
Well, if you hadn't
avenge our
acted
brothers
like it.
and our order.
No, you won't.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Morons. How many times have we fought these guys? Huh? And they still haven't learned not to mess with the Sardet? Alright. There we are. Pause to read. Okay. Oh, and there's something else to loot. That's good.
Then let's go! See if you can ward off this fate!
Hello. I think we're good. Loot these bastards. Okay. Now. Where are we going? Return to New Serene. Alright, we can do that. Although I want to check and see what all did we just pick up. Another rapier, another Couple rapiers. Theological ring. Who cares? That's the one we're wearing. All of these are going to be worse. Gold Teleme ceremonial armor. Who cares? Got another pair of ornate gloves that we're going to sell. And I don't know about that. Probably the ammo we picked up. Alright, let's get out of here. We will head to our residence. I can find it from here. Sorry, I'm also looking for crates to loot. Yeah. Actually, if we just hit up one of the city gates, I'm okay with that too. There's our residence. Hello, Kurt. No, I want to fast travel. Thank you. And let's head home to New Serene. So, that. Ceremonial robes can go. The ornate gloves can go, because we have a pair of those. We can get rid of all of these. Some of them are worth keeping. Oh, maybe that first one I sold would have been worth keeping. And one bracelet. Riches. Ingredients. You haven't done anything. Alright, let's go. Welcome home.
What are these posters? They weren't here before.
What does it say? I can't read your language.
Alright.
What is this nonsense? Another Devesp trick. They'll truly stop at nothing. These posters could cause a full-scale riot. We must stop them from spreading around town.
Okay, well, let's do that. Let me put a stasis. Wasn't on that plate.
It must be because of these posters. If we do nothing, the situation could get out of hand.
These people may have seen who stuck these papers on the wall. We should talk to them.
Alright. Where are we talking? Ah, these people.
This is incredible! Who would have thought that our governor and the legate were involved in sordid affairs?
Greetings, madam. Did you happen to see, by any chance, who stuck up these posters?
Oh, you are the famous legate these posters speak of. You would never tell me if it were all true. Anyway, if you want revenge against the woman who stuck 'em up, you're too late. The guards caught her in the act, and when they saw what was written on the posters, they took her to the barracks. She must be rotting away in jail now.
Thank you. And you shouldn't believe those lies.
As if you could say anything else.
Alright. So are we going to the barracks now? I guess. I think we would be taking down posters, but apparently not. Shall we hop the wall? No. Guard barracks.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
No,
apparently he'll have
you.
nothing for me. I don't know why he never has anything for us when we come to talk. He should know everything that's going on down here. Or this way? Maybe?
Hello. I'm the bastard murderer from your posters.
Oh, Your Excellency. I'm not responsible for the content of those posters. I had no choice but to stick them up. In a sense, the guard's arrest protected me, but my partner is under lock and key and guarded by armed men who bear the Devesp livery. They are responsible. They forced me to stick these posters up all around town. They threatened to kill my partner. If you don't stop them, they will kill him. I beg you, free him.
I believe you, and I will free your friend if I can. Do you know where the other posters are?
Make up your mind.
I must destroy this nonsense
Is it a
before it
partner?
creates a
Is it a
riot.
friend? Is it a husband?
They only gave me one stack of them. They certainly have more, but I don't know where they're hiding the rest. The men who are holding him must know.
Very well. I have no other choice but to free him. Where is he being held?
Behind the barracks, along the docks. Please, hurry!
Okay. Hello. Let me out. Turn off your light, please. Thank you. Damn it. The guy scrubbing the floors needs to, move his house. Right. Everything... We'll try to get this done. Where are we heading? Ah, here we go. Hello. Why are you not swinging? There we go. Everything. Take everything. I really like that stasis. Would you two quit pushing each other off the freaking dock? Or ramp, or whatever the hell.
Thank you for freeing me from those murderers' clutches. Do you know where my friend is? She went to stick up those horrible posters.
She sent me to rescue you. She was imprisoned, but she'll probably get out soon. The presence of these men will prove that she had no intention of causing an insurrection.
Oh, you've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I was worried she'd been killed. They were such brutes.
I must destroy the rest of those posters. Do you have any idea where those men could have hidden them?
Well, they spoke of having a reserve just outside of town. In a small hut, if my memory serves me well. You should go and check.
Thank you. And try to avoid the Devesps in the future. They're dangerous.
Okay. This gate. Alright. And let's go. Small hut out of town should be, what, the windmill, I think? Oh. You want me going the other way? That's interesting. Everything. Alright.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
You bastards. No, that was magic. That was health. Don't need to use them that often because, at least the health potions that often, because usually Siora takes care of it. Where is this hut? Right here. Run away from it! It didn't actually explode. What? Alright. We fixed it. Okay. And, unfortunately, we are out of time for this episode. Hello. Pick up. And we'll grab that one. Alright, any more we can grab? Not those ones. And loot this chest. So we'll at least head towards the palace. But we're gonna have to call it quits on this episode. Yep, grab that one. I thought there was usually a thing up here to loot. Maybe I over... No, there it is. I was gonna say, I thought I didn't come up here lately, because it's a dead end. But it was there. Okay. Well, we are going to stop here. Alright. If you have enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing. And to Sardet, Vasco, Siora, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.